Adana walks home at dusk, exhausted from working in the chief's compound where she's treated like that. She's an orphan, no family, no status, just survival. The other servants mock her torn wrapper and bare feet. As she crosses the empty road, something catches her eye. A bracelet. Gold, intricate, shimmering like it has its own light. It sits in the center of the dust, impossibly clean. She freezes. Her grandmother's voice echoes in her mind, never pick what doesn't belong to you. But hunger whispers louder. Maybe I can sell it. Maybe I can eat tomorrow. She reaches down. The moment her fingers touch it, the bracelet tightens around her wrist on its own. Adana gasps. She tries to pull it off, it won't budge. Panic rises. She tugs harder. Nothing. The bracelet feels warm. Alive. She runs home, heart pounding, not knowing she's just sealed her fate. That night, Adana can't sleep. Every time she closes her eyes, she hears water rushing, like a river flowing through her heart. Then voices. Whispers. Dozens of them, speaking her name. Adana. Adana. She sits up, sweating. The bracelet glows faintly in the dark. One voice rises above the rest, clear, ancient, female. Carry me with clean hands. Serve with pure heart. Break this, and you will lose everything. Adana's wrist burns. She cries out, clutching it. When she opens her eyes, the pain is gone. The voices fade. She looks around. Something feels different. She steps outside into the moonlight, and freezes. Her dying vegetable garden is now lush and green. Her broken clay pot, cracked for months, sits whole and full of fresh water. Adana's breath catches. What is this thing? Morning comes. Adana steps out of her hut and gasps. Where there was nothing yesterday, there is now abundance. Her sick goat stands strong, bleating happily. The firewood she couldn't afford is stacked neatly by her door. And inside her hut, yams, rice, dried fish. Food she never bought. Neighbors gather, whispering. How did she get all this? She had nothing yesterday. Look at her wrist. What is that bracelet? Adana stands frozen, overwhelmed. She doesn't understand it either. An elderly woman, Mama Kemi, steps closer. Her eyes narrow on the bracelet. Where did you find that, child? I picked it from the road, Adana stammers. Mama Kemi's face goes pale. She backs away slowly. You've been chosen, she whispers. But be careful. Gifts like that always come with a test. Across the crowd, Adana's closest friend, Busy, watches silently. Her jaw is tight. Her fist clenched. Busy has worked twice as hard as Adana. She prays twice as long. She deserves blessing. So why is Adana the one favored? Envy plants its first seed. Later that day, Busy visits Adana. She smiles warmly, hugs her, congratulates her. But her eyes don't smile. That bracelet is so beautiful, Busy says, touching it lightly. Where did you really get it? Adana pulls her hand back instinctively. I told you. I found it. Busy's smile tightens. Of course. I'm just surprised. You've always had such bad luck. The words sting, but Adana ignores them. I don't know what's happening, Busy. I'm scared. Busy nods, pretending to care. Don't worry. I help you figure it out. But that night, alone in her hut, Busy stares at the ceiling, jaw clenched. Why her? Why not me? She's been Adana's friend since childhood. She's watched her struggle, helped her, protected her. And now Adana gets magic. Wealth. Power. It's not fair. Busy closes her eyes. A dark thought creeps in. If I had that bracelet, I would be unstoppable. Over the next few days, Adana notices a pattern. When she shares her food with hungry children, the bracelet glows warmly. Her pot refills. When she helps an old man carry firewood, the bracelet hums with energy. Her strength doubles. But once, when she thinks about keeping extra yams for herself instead of sharing, the bracelet goes cold. Dull. Heavy. She realizes, the bracelet rewards kindness. It punishes selfishness. She tells Busy this one evening, hoping to share her discovery. Busy listens carefully. Too carefully. So, it only works if you're good? Busy asks. I think so, Adana says. It's like it's watching me. Busy nods slowly, her mind racing. Good. Then I just pretend to be good. I'll act kind, humble, generous. And the bracelet will give me everything. She doesn't realize the bracelet doesn't judge actions. It judges hearts. One afternoon, Mama Kemi pulls Adana aside, her face grave. Child, I need to tell you something. Adana listens. That bracelet. I've heard stories. My grandmother told me. It belonged to a river goddess, centuries ago. She gave it to the world to find those with pure hearts. What does it do? Adana asks. It rewards kindness and punishes greed. But it's not just a gift, child. It's a test. Adana's stomach tightens. A test for what? To see if you will remain humble when blessed. To see if you will serve others or yourself. Mama Kemi grips her hand. Many have worn it before. Most failed. And when they did, she pauses. The bracelet destroyed them. Adana's blood runs cold. What should I do? Stay pure. Stay kind. And never let anyone take it from you. Nearby, hidden in the shadows, Busy hears every word. Her heart pounds. So if I take it, I just have to act kind. Simple. She smiles in the dark. That night, Busy waits until Adana is deep asleep. She creeps into the hut, silent as a snake. She kneels beside Adana's mat and carefully lifts her wrist. The bracelet gleams faintly in the moonlight. Busy's hands tremble. She whispers a prayer, not to God, but to herself. I deserve this. I've suffered more. I've worked harder. She slides the bracelet off Adana's wrist. It comes off easily. Too easily. Adana doesn't wake. Busy slips it onto her own wrist, and the moment it touches her skin, it tightens. Hard. She gasps. It burns. The metal sears her flesh like a brand. She bites her lip to keep from screaming. But she doesn't take it off. Pain is temporary. Power is forever. She stumbles out of the hut, clutching her wrist, tears streaming down her face. Behind her, Adana sleeps peacefully, unaware she's just lost everything. By morning, Busy's hut is transformed. Gold coins appear in her pots. Fine cloth drapes her bed. Expensive jewelry adorns her neck. The villagers gather, amazed. How did this happen? Busy smiles, her wrist still throbbing. I've been blessed. The spirits have finally recognized my hard work. She walks through the village like a queen. People bow. They ask for her favor. And when she sees Adana, now back to poverty, confused and heartbroken, Busy laughs. I told you, Busy says coldly. Good things come to those who deserve them. Adana's eyes fill with tears. Busy, you took it. You were my friend. Busy leans close, her voice venomous. You were never my equal. You were just lucky. Now the bracelet knows who truly deserves power. She walks away, head high. But that night, the whispers return. And this time, they are angry. At first, Busy ignores the signs. Her food tastes like ash. Her water turns sour. Her goats refuse to eat. The bracelet tightens. Every day, a little more. She tries to remove it. It won't budge. She goes to the herbalist. He recoils in fear. That thing is cursed. It's feeding on you? No, Busy insists. It's mine. I earned it. But her reflection tells a different story. Her eyes are sunken. Her skin is pale. She's withering. Still, she refuses to let go. I just need to act kinder. I just need to prove myself. She gives food to the poor, but her heart is full of resentment. She helps an old woman, but only because people are watching. The bracelet knows. And it punishes. One evening, the entire village gathers. Mama Kemi stands at the center, her voice booming. Busy stole the bracelet. She betrayed her friend. Busy's face goes red. That's a lie. Then remove it, Mama Kemi challenges. If it's truly yours, it will come off. Silence. Busy tries. She pulls. She screams. The bracelet doesn't move. The crowd murmurs. Suddenly, the bracelet begins to glow, bright, blinding. A voice echoes from it, ancient and powerful. You wear me with greed. You serve only yourself. Now face your judgment. Busy falls to her knees, trembling. The bracelet's glow intensifies. Busy screams as her wealth vanishes, coins turn to dust, cloth turns to rags. But the worst punishment is yet to come. The voice speaks again. You craved abundance. Now you will know eternal hunger. Busy's stomach twists. A gnawing, endless hunger fills her. No matter how much she eats, she will never be full. You craved power. Now you will know endless weakness. Her body grows frail. Her strength drains. The bracelet falls from her wrist, clattering to the ground. Busy collapses, broken, cursed. The villagers step back in horror. The bracelet lies in the dust. The villagers turn to Adana. Take it back. You were chosen. Adana stares at it. Power. Wealth. Security. Everything she ever wanted. But she thinks of Busy, twisted, cursed, destroyed by greed. She shakes her head. No. I don't want it. The crowd gasps. That bracelet tests hearts. And I'm not strong enough. None of us are. She walks away, into the forest, leaving the bracelet behind. The bracelet dissolves into light, returning to the river goddess. The land heals. The village learns humility. And Adana. She lives simply, but freely. Because she learned the truth. What you grab in greed will destroy you. But what you carry with humility can save many.